Hi, this is James Moss, and I'm doing a review of Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, the second installment of the Kane Hodder Jason Voorhees films that he played as Jason Voorhees. And also, this is an end of an era because this is the last known film that Paramount Pictures did before the rights goes to New Line Cinema. Now, the film was released on July 28th, 1989. Yep, this sequel did not do well at the box office because Jason Voorhees didn't only been in New York for 20 minutes. I'm getting to that later. So let's begin. Now, the film opens with a song that is pretty good. You should check it out. Anyways, get to the title card. We see everything in New York. We see games and everything, and then it cuts to Camp Crystal Lake, where these two lovers who are graduating from Crystal Lake High School, because their classes graduating. They were just making out. Then this guy tells his girlfriend about what happened to Jason Voorhees, about the story of him, how he was drowned, But then their anger struck a power pole. Then Jason was revived again with some lightning storms, and Jason came back to life again. He climbed up to their boat. She kind of knows it was, and then he killed the girl's boyfriend and took his hockey mask that he scared her earlier. Then he found the girl, and then Jason slowly killed her with a pole. And then we cut to the next day where the cruise ship is happening, because the rest of the Crystal Lake High School students are celebrating their graduation. We get to Ronnie, played by Janice Daggett, who she has afraid of water and stuff, of going into the lake because of what happened when she was a little girl. And then she was driven by her teacher, Colleen, played by Barbara Birmingham, who gave her a pen. She told her that it was used by Stephen King as a graduation party. All the students were there, including her boyfriend. That includes her boyfriend, Sean Robertson, played by Scott Reeves. Naoga, her uncle, is there too, who is actually played by Pierre Martin Rickman, who played Charles, Ronnie's uncle, who is also a big old dick. He was asking where are the other two students. She says they're just probably having their own fun. They all got on the boat. The cruise ship raiding the foghorn, and they involve bon voyage to their parents. And then we see Jason climbing up the anchor of the chain and just hitching a ride into the cruise ship. All the other graduates were just having fun, shovelboarding, partying, dancing, all that. And we see Julius, played by Vincent Craig Dupree, doing some boxing his opponent. We get to the two bullies who were cheering on for him. Well, Ronnie was just relaxing with her dog, Toby. And then we get to nighttime where everyone was just relaxing. When Shane caught Ronnie, they were just talking, and then one of the bullies pushed her off board into the lake. She couldn't swim. They managed to rescue her. Yeah, those two bullies are a bunch of pain in the ass. Anyways, climbing up, Ronnie's uncle was pissed off at them. He took Ronnie to her room. Well, Shane was talking to his dad, who's the captain of that ship. They were talking, and then Jason started killing a lot of people, including the boxer that Julius beat earlier. That guy, thinking it was Julius, Jason shoved this flaming rock thing into his stomach, and he died instantly. And then we get to a lot of kills. Well, Ronnie was trying to write something when she heard a noise. It was some kind of kid, and it was a kid drowning. It was Jason's spirit. She was freaking out. She ran out along with her dog. Anyways, Jason was killing more people, and then he got to the navigation control, kill everyone, including Shane's dad, by slitting his throat like this. And then we get to where they found a lot of dead bodies. Shane found his dad dead, and immediately calling everyone to come up on board and tell them that he told everyone that Jason is here. And then everybody show up. One of them, Shane says it's Jason Voorhees, but Charles says that's nonsense. Jason's a legend. Everybody decided to go find Jason. Then we get to where Jason killing more people, including Eva, one of the bullies, played by Kelly Wu, who she was the voice of Karai in the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon show. She was in the dance hall when she saw Jason. We get to us, they were spinning around, and then Jason teleported and killed her instantly. And then we get to the kitchen scene when Charles says it's got to be that deckhand man. He found the deckhand man, and then he's dead. Jason killed him, and then Jason appears. Everyone's freaking out. And then we get to the guy who always liked the camera, Wayne, who was shooting pictures, who was using his camcorder. When suddenly steam appeared and dropped his glasses, he accidentally kills somebody. And then Jason appears and kills him and electrocuted the entire control room. And then the fire happened at the cruise ship. And then everybody was scared about it. Everybody had to get out. Everyone has to get out of here right away. So they made it to this raft boat, the escape raft. They made it out there. Suddenly, Ronnie, Shane, Charles, and Colleen made it out okay, including Julius, who was knocked out by Jason and pushed into the ocean earlier in the film. In the fog, there was also Ronnie's dog, Toby, in there, and they got him out, and then they made it all the way to saw the Statue of Liberty. They made it to New York. They got out of the boat, and then some drug dealers appear. They demand their money out of there, including the necklace that Ronnie was wearing that Shane gave her earlier. They grabbed it out of there, but it was dropped. They grabbed Ronnie, and the others decided looking for her. Then suddenly Jason appears, and look at the billboard for the hockey mask he was wearing. And then he found, anyways, Ronnie was abducted by the drug dealers. They drugged her. That drug dealer was about to make out with her conscious body when Jason appears and kill him by using his own, like here, and then he's dead. Then his buddy appeared. Jason killed him as well. Ronnie was in a daze when Shane found her, but she's okay. And then we get to the scene where Julius was running looking for her when he found Jason. They had a fight up in the rooftop. They were exchanging boxing match. It was a boxing match. Here's the fact. Originally, the scene was going to be in Madison Square Garden, but due to budget cuts, they scrapped it. Anyways, Julius was boxing. They had a boxing match. Julius was being chased by fighting him, and then he got tired and says, "Show me what you got." And then he punched Julius' head off. His head came off, and in the garbage. in the garbage can, and then the other four were reunited. They found a cop. They were looking for Julius, and then Julius's head appeared on, and then Jason grabbed that cop and killed him. The other four were getting into the cop car and driving it, and then Ronnie saw Jason appear, then she ran him over. But then the car exploded. Ronnie, Shane, and Charles escaped, but her teacher did not. She died instantly trying to get her seatbelt out on her. And then Ronnie began to remember an incident happened when she was little. That's when her and her dad, her uncle, were at Camp Crystal Lake. And then Charles said, Jason is under there, is in the lake. He pushed Ronnie when she was a little off the boat, and that's when she finally remembered, you drowned me. I was trying to help you. Shane says, get the hell away from her. They walked away from Charles, and then Jason appears and went after him. Did some teleporting, then pushed Charles off the building, and then grabbed him and shoved him into the toxic waste barrel, and then killing him instantly. Douchebag got what he had coming. Then we get to the huge climactic conclusion when the two were running all over New York. First they went into the diner trying to warn everyone about Jason Voorhees. They didn't believe them until Jason appears. The waitress goes there, asks the cook to go after him. That cook was played by Ken Zerginham, who played Jason in Freddy vs. Jason. Anyways, he killed him by shoving him into the mirror. They ran out. Ronnie and Shane went into the subway next. They went to the subway train, but Jason followed them and they ran out trying to get some help, but they didn't listen. They managed to get out by taking it out of there. Jason appears, so they shove Jason into the tracks where the electrocution happened. That didn't kill him. And then the two went into the sewers. They ran into the maintenance guy who was working in the sewer, saying, "Did you know that toxic waste will come out around midnight?" Jason killed that guy. The two made it. They found an escape route, and Ronnie says, "You got me in the water, you're not going to get me here." She threw the lever. The two climb out when Jason died in the toxic sewers. His mask melted off, his face melted off, and then he turned into a kid. That was the worst thing I ever saw that happened to Jason. Boy, what the hell is their problem? Anyways, the two climb up. It was morning. They were relieved. Then we get to one more jump scare. It was her dog, Toby. She was relieved that her dog's okay. The two wander around New York happily ever after. The end. Well, the film did not do well. Paramount cut ties with the Friday the 13th franchise and gave it to New Line Cinema. The film did not do well. I do still hate this film, but I watch it once in a while to see if anything changed, but nothing changed. I'm giving this film a 2 out of 5. It could have been improved that they have added 50 more minutes of Jason raising hell over New York. Well, next review will be Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday. Is he going to hell? We'll find out. Until then, I'm going to warn New York about Jason Voorhees' arrival, so they will form an angry mob and go after him. Well, see ya and stay safe.